Yo, what up, boys? We have not made a video in a fucking minute, all right? I've been wanting to do a day in the life vlog, whatever, but I want to do this first because I feel like my life is about to get way better, and I want to like tell you guys what I'm doing, what I've been doing to get to this point, because I'm kind of fucking autistic. I'm kind of retarded, but I think I figured out a dope way to like anyone that's kind of retarded too to improve your life, and it's working right now. It's working really well. And I'm like in the middle of the process, or like more like the first like 30% of it, and I'm gonna keep going. But I just want to like document it to you guys and kind of like explain to you, because this is shit that I wish I had when I was, starting out and just trying to make my life better. And I was in a rut for a while, and I finally feel myself breaking out of that rut. And I just know life's about to get really fucking sick. Like it's already sick. Like I just moved to fucking Miami. Like this view is insane. I'm like 800 feet in the air, but it's like it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. And I want to like give you guys sauce too. On what you can do too. All right, so let's just jump right into it, okay? There's 3 things this comes down to making your life better if you're kind of autistic. Number 1, whiteboard method. Number 2, RJV. Number 3, don't be fat. I'm gonna summarize each thing, then we're gonna go into one deeper, okay? First is the whiteboard method, okay? This is my whiteboard. It's just a daily to-do list of what I need to do to become who I wanna be. Second, RJV. That stands for read, journal, visualize. Okay? Reading a book, journaling, visualizing life you want every single day. And third, don't be fat. Okay? What does don't be fat mean? It means you need to be appealing to look at. You need to have some sort of attraction. You need to like just max out what you can, the looks maxing shit, whatever it is. That shit's real, bro. As soon as you can look as best as you can look, your life will get way better. That's a promise. Okay? I'm gonna go into each of these 3 things. And now we're gonna go in deeper in each 3 things. So first is the whiteboard method, okay? Like I said before, it's literally just a checklist of things you have to do every single day. I have a bunch of stuff written down here. Each column represents one day. Basically, it's like if I check all these things off every day, I'm gonna get closer to where I wanna be. Now, how do you figure out what you need to do, right? It's very simple. What are your goals? Who is the person you wanna be like, okay? For me, it's simple. I wanna be rich, I wanna be jacked, and I want to be famous. That's it, okay? And here's the thing, when you're figuring out your goals, is they don't need to be super deep. It doesn't need to be like, I want to be happy. You want to find the purpose of life, because you're going to get all the deep mental shit on the way of chasing those goals, right? Your goal could be as simple as I want a fucking Lamborghini. It doesn't matter. Like, you just need a goal to chase. If you don't have a goal to chase in life, you're going to be fucking miserable. That is when you're actually depressed, is when you're not chasing a goal, when you don't have something to work towards. Because even when you feel sad, you still have something to work towards. And that's what like being a dude is about, is working towards shit. Okay? So those are my goals. Okay? Get rich, get jacked, and get famous. That's very simple. Now we break those 3 things down into my daily tasks. Okay? Getting jacked. What do I have to do for that? I have to eat right, I have to lift, and I have to do cardio so I'm not fat. Okay? That's it. Boom. First 3 things on my whiteboard: diet, lift, and cardio. Second, get rich. What am I doing to get rich right now, right? Well, I do social media for a living, so improving that. Things like studying the algorithm, posting better. Things like studying the algorithm. Things like posting better videos. Whatever it is for you that you're gonna get rich with. Let's say you're starting to learn day trading. Make one of your things to do every day is spend an hour learning day trading or drop shipping, whatever it is. Okay? Doesn't matter what you do, bro. You just have to spend a lot of time on it every single day. Okay? Next, for me, obviously I wrote down I want to get famous, and that's posting a lot of videos. Posting 3 reels a day, posting like 5 trial reels a day, studying the algorithm. It doesn't exactly matter what yours is compared to mine. It's just have your goals, figure out the things you need to do to get there, and that's it. You just start with that, because your goals can change over time. Start with that. Pick some goals, figure out the daily tasks that will take you to get there. It's pretty simple, bro. If you want to blow up on social media, what should your goal be? Post 3 times a day, spend 30 minutes studying the algorithm, find 10 videos that inspire you and write down whatever it is. You just need some shit to do every day that's going to bring you to your goals, okay? Then that's it. You just cross it off every day. It's like this whiteboard with everything that's written down. I'm so confident that if I check off everything on that column every single day for 30 days in a row, and now listen, I'm not perfect. I don't check everything off. Sundays I slack. But if you get most of those things checked off, by the end of the column, if you have a fuck ton of X's, you are gonna be closer to the person you wanna be. And that's how simple this shit is. It's actually so simple. You just pick a goal, break it down into what you gotta do every day. You know, if you wanna be a millionaire, that's kind of hard. But if you break it down into your daily tasks, like, okay, I need to study this business model, I need to learn this shit, whatever it is, just pick something and stick to it every day. Because here's the thing, even if you don't actually do that thing in the long run, applying yourself to something is going to give you skills for future things. Okay, the biggest thing that I have found that has, you know, brought me success, that I've seen other people not do, that not brings them success, is that whatever I do it all the way. I stick to it. Okay, I haven't made music in 2 years, but I have a Spotify with 200,000 monthly listeners that's made me over 6 figures, and it's going to keep making me money every single month. Because when I was fucking 16, 17, starting to produce music, I went all the way. I just applied myself more than other people did. And I don't do that shit anymore. I don't. However, I have the skills from that. It gave me the confidence that I can apply myself to something and do it and be successful at it, okay? And even social media, maybe that's not what I do long term, but I'm still applying myself full force, because that skill of being able to apply and get results is gonna carry on to whatever you do in the future. So just pick some shit, stick to it, and do it. That's literally it, okay? Second, reading, journaling, and visualizing. This, for me, is corny, cliche, is whatever it sounds, genuinely has changed my fucking life. And it all started with this book right here. This is Psycho-Cybernetics. Forget where I found it, but I found it when I was 18 years old. I'm 22, I just turned 22. I found it when I was 18, and it basically talks about how, like, you can visualize what you want in life, right? And feel the feeling of having it, and your brain doesn't know if it's real or not. So if you visualize it enough, you're just gonna, like, have it into your reality. Like, if you are a nerdy, unconfident person, you probably visualize in your head scenarios of you being a nerdy, unconfident person, because you expect, okay, let's say you're super nerdy and unconfident. You are gonna expect that if you go walk up and talk to a girl, that you're gonna have a nerdy, unconfident interaction, and then it's true. But if you, like, tell yourself and, like, live it through your brain that that's not the case, that you're, like, confident and you're, you know, you can get what you want, it's gonna slowly become true. And that's what this book teaches you to do. This is why I always recommend start with this book. I fucking hate reading. I've been trying to read this book for so long, like months, and I'm only like 80 pages deep. I just read 5 pages a day. That's it. You can work up over time. You consist just 5 pages a day. That's literally it, okay? You read this book, and then you also journal, okay? I use my notes app. You can fucking write it down, whatever. It's simple, bro. Just fucking write your thoughts, write what you want, okay? Literally today, I was just in a really good mood, and I just wrote down, you know, fuck this shit. I'm gonna get what I want. Like, I will get what I want out of life. I don't care. You can fucking write affirmation. You can write, I'm gonna be successful. I know I'm gonna be rich as fuck. You know, maybe you had a bad day, but you write down, you know, today sucked, but I'm still confident I'm gonna get there. Just write some shit down. Couple paragraphs. You can use your notes app. You can use it on a fucking piece of paper. It doesn't matter. Just write your thoughts down every single day, and they start to come true. And all this shit, it sounds so wishy-washy and crazy, but every time I've consistently read, journaled, and visualized, it just happens, bro. You just try it for yourself for 30 days and watch your life change, okay? Every time I stop doing those 3 things, life gets worse. It's crazy. And then the visualizing, okay, that part is literally just closing your eyes for 10 minutes and visualizing the life you want. And that's what this book teaches you how to do better. That's why I always recommend reading it. This is like the 4th time I've read this book. Another really good book is Quantum Leaps U2. I would recommend that one, but just start with this book, Psycho-Cybernetics. I'm just gonna read this shit over and over. It's probably the only book I'll be reading the rest of my life because it's that fucking good. But it's literally close your eyes for 10 minutes and just live your dream life. Let's say you want to live in a mansion in the fucking Colorado mountain with a Latina wife with massive tits. Let's say that's what you want, right? Think about yourself sleeping in bed and waking up, you look over, you got the massive rack next to you, you look out your window, you got a crazy view of the mountains and shit. Just visualize your life as deep as possible. And you do this shit for 10 minutes a day, it starts to come true. It sounds crazy. It's not no manifesting shit. Obviously you have to put the work in, but like just try to feel it. Like when you're driving your car, let's say you drive a Civic and you want a Lambo, close your eyes, you know, pretend you're in that Lambo. You have to like feel it in the future, and then it just starts to come true. Like on some science nerdy shit, your brain, like when you're it's like when you have a dream, you think it's real. You know, let's say you had a bad dream, you wake up and you're like, oh, you're like tweaking out, right? Because you think that it's real. You think it's real, right? That shit, like your brain can't differentiate. So if you do it enough with right things, it's gonna like slowly become true. This sounds crazy, but just try it. Just try it, okay? And the third thing, don't be fat. Get fucking shredded. I'll put pictures on the screen what I used to look like and what I look like currently, okay? It just makes sense, bro. Like, who do you think has a better life? This dude, this dude. Who do you think gets treated better? This dude or this dude? Who do you think makes more money? Who do you think gets more women? Who do you think, like, it just makes so much sense that you should look as good as you can. Because it's just, everything ripples. Every time I get as shredded as possible, my life gets a lot better. So, how do you do said thing? All right, I'm gonna put you guys on. Number 1, test. I'm on 120, okay? Number 2 is the peppers. I don't know if I can actually say the name, peptides and shit. We'll see. I hope I can. I'm blasting them, okay? You know, Rada, red, I don't know if I can say it, but that shit to get fucking diced. I'm taking Mot C to have my mitochondria lit. I'm taking melanotan 2 to get tanner. Although I'm pretty pale right now, but I just haven't been going outside, honestly. That's kind of cope. I should be tanner. Peptides, bro. Look better. Glow stack. Get your skin right. Get jacked. Get lean, bro. Like, I'm telling you, when you do this shit, your life just gets better. And then also, like, you know, your skin, right? And my skin could be better, but it's been worse, and it got better. And that's the thing, bro. Everyone starts differently. Just look as best as you can, and your life's gonna get way fucking better. It's just like, it's just insane, bro. Like, the looks maxing shit, all that shit, you can call it cope, whatever, but it's true, bro. It's fucking true. My life, going from fat to not fat, just got so much fucking better, bro. It's insane. And just try shit out. Just try shit out to improve the way you look. Get fucking tattoos, do whatever you need to do, bro. Like, but let me show you guys my hinge. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna show you guys, okay? You saw how fucking fat I was, right? You guys saw how fat I was at one point, okay? Would you ever imagine that fat dude's hinge would have like actually like attractive women on it? Probably not, bro. But it's like, oh, dude, I don't know how to explain this properly because girls like are like a fucking waste of time. But like, if you can attract hotter girls, you're probably gonna make more money and have a better life. Even if you're not like spending your time with those girls at all or giving them any attention. Like, that's the point I'm trying to make to you guys. Like, it's not about women, but like, if you are a guy that can attract more women, like you're more confident, you're better looking, you're gonna be more successful in other areas of your life. I don't know exactly how it works, but that's just how it works. And like, that's my biggest thing too, and like my biggest goal with all of this shit that I'm trying to do right now is I want to be well-rounded. You know, I just went fucking shark fishing like 3 days ago. I also drive a 900 horsepower Corvette as well as a 700 horsepower fucking super truck. And I live in a fucking skyrise that's 800 feet in the air, okay? I have the materialistic shit, and I want more. I'm a fucking greedy fuck. I want more materialistic shit. But I also want to be jacked and shredded. And I want to do cool shit like shark fish and fucking travel and go to Europe. You know, like, you got to be the millionaire that can just fucking sleep on his friend's couch for a week and not give a fuck. You know? I'm just going to say it. I was making $45,000 in a month, and I was sleeping on my friend's couch because I just, like, why would I not? You know, you gotta have it all. You gotta not give a fuck. You gotta just be autistic. You know, the guy on YouTube that talks about retard maxing, that shit is fucking real, bro. That shit is so real. So that's literally it with this video, boys. I just wanted to rant and yap what I'm doing. This is literally all I'm doing to make my life better, bro. It's fucking do your shit on the whiteboard, figure out what you need to do the reading, the journaling, and the visualizing. It takes like fucking 30 minutes out of your day to do, but it makes such a big difference. And then just look as good as you can, become as fucking attractive to the opposite gender as possible. And bro, like, your life will just fucking, I don't know how to explain it. Life just gets so much better when you do the shit you have to do every single day. Like, you're just gonna like get lucky when you do this shit, bro. And it's crazy. And it's like a different fucking feeling But if you just genuinely do this shit every day, your life just gets better. And it's so sick. It's so sick. Like, my life is getting to where I wanted it to be my whole life. And that's how I've already achieved the shit I have from doing all these things. That's why I'm so confident in everything I'm telling you guys, because I've been doing this shit for the last like 3 years. And it's fucking worked, bro. You know, June 2023, okay, I had no money in my bank account. I was pulling weeds for $15 an hour, okay? Fast forward 3 months, okay? Doing the whiteboard method, reading this book, and I got shredded, okay? I signed a deal for my music. I made $40,000 in a day. I had an Etsy store making $15,000 a month. Moved out of my hometown, okay? Bro, like that makes no fucking, I was 19. How the fuck does it make sense that a 19-year-old is pulling weeds for $15 an hour, making $40,000 in a day, and fucking their first little online business they fuck with makes $15,000 in a month, okay? At the time, that was a lot of money for me. And that's like still a lot of money. Like that doesn't make sense. You know, this shit's fucking, I didn't even graduate high school, bro. Literally 2023, I was asking my mom for money. Fast forward to August 2025, I bought my mom's car. I've spent thousands of dollars, probably over $10,000 on my mom for like first class flights, taking her out to nice dinners and shit when she visits me. Like, this shit doesn't make sense. It's not normal, bro. You don't have to do this normal path, but it works. And I'm living proof of all of this. And I'm like just getting started, but I've never like really documented too much or talked too much like how I'm doing this shit. And this is just like the mental aspect of it. Like, this isn't about the technical part of like what actually you're gonna do, but this is the mental part that surrounds it all. And it's fucking life changing. And it is fucking crazy. Life gets better. It really does get better, boys. Like, if you just, it's like, bro, the whiteboard method is so simple. Like, that's why I say like you can do this shit if you're autistic. It's so simple because it makes sense. Like, if you want to be a better runner, you run every day. Who would have thought? If you want to fucking get better at making videos on social media, you make videos on social media every day. If you want to fucking learn to day trade, you trade every day. Like, it's actually so simple. That's why it's so autistic. It's why I'm like laughing, because this shit is so fucking simple. It's like bro, it's just a fucking grid. If I just check all these things off in this grid, I'm gonna become the person I want to be. That's literally it, boys. All right, do this shit and change your life.